Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Tidus and welcome back to another episode of Spin Tires. And today we have a Chevy 1500 Pre Runner versus a Ford F-150 Pre Runner, which is to my right. And both of these trucks are just about the same. I would say that the F-150 may have a higher lift. I could be wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and start up this 1500. This truck's pretty loud. I don't even know if there's an exhaust to it, so this thing might just be straight piped. Maybe that's why it's so loud. So the only attachments we can put on this is wheels, which are green bead locks. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those on. That way it kind of differs from the F-150. So I'm going to go ahead and take up the parking brake and apply the diff locks and the all-wheel drive locks. And we'll go ahead and get started with this truck. Now I wish something you can do in this game was kind of have a pull-off, because that'd be pretty cool since both of these are pre-runners. So far, this Chevy Pre Runner is just ripping up. It's just kind of hard to control on all this mud, even with the diff locks on. I think that's the fastest I've ever been through that part with the vehicle. Pull it to the side and switch to the Pre-Runner. Now, this almost sounds the same, but I think the Chevy's just a little louder. Now, we can actually put on the attachment, which is a spare tire, so I'll just go ahead and apply that. And then we can change the wheels as well. I don't know if that really does much. May just change the tread, so I'll just apply the max. And then we'll go ahead and take off the parking brake, apply our locks and our all-wheel drive. Go ahead and take off with this. Now I think these are going to actually perform the same. Maybe not. This thing's actually kind of getting stuck in some mud. Actually, I think the Pre-Runner has a light bar as well. I'm not too sure. Or the Chevy Pre Runner. Can't really say Pre-Runners because both of these are Pre-Runners. Seems like in some spots, if the Ford can grip, then they'll start ripping. But we just smoked that log. I don't know if it did too much damage. Yeah, this Chevy has a light bar as well. Continue going straight here. Taking a lot of damage on these logs. I don't really know if it does much though. Both of these trucks are really hard to control. This water's pretty dang deep for this truck. I'll try to take this rock part to the right. Actually, we may be stuck in this. Or we're just inching. I think we're stuck. Let's see what a lower gear does. Actually, it looks like it's going to move us, but we're about to sink our front end. Actually, I just made us stuck too. Go ahead and get the Chevy and pull it out. Yeah, this Chevy is way too overpowered, I'd have to say. But I think the Ford and the Chevy are pretty close to the same. We'll try to move this. Let me make sure not this truck. We'll try to move the Ford again. And if this just doesn't work out, we'll just have to pull it out the Chevy. I think we were making progress right there, but it just stopped on us. What if we reverse? Should be able to reverse. Okay, maybe not. Put it back in drive. Yeah, that's not doing anything for us. Actually, turning the wheels might help us. No, maybe not. Yeah, we'll just have to hook it up to the Chevy and pull it out. Actually, this could be bad. I don't know. Is there not a... Oh no. There's not a winch for this. Oh wait, there we go. I didn't know that we had to start it up to apply the winch. I thought that was going to be bad. Go ahead and take up our parking brake. I think that Ford should be able to move from here. Go ahead and take up the winch. See if we can climb up these rocks with this truck. Actually, I think we may just got stuck again. We'll just take the safe route and pass this Chevy up on the left. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna pull this Ford all the way up the hill. And then hopefully that Ford runs a little bit better than what's been running right now. Should be good. Let's continue with this Chevy. I think this thing's just gonna rip up the water. Yeah, this thing had no problem going through the water. Besides, right there, we're gonna head downshift. Now this part's gonna be one hell of a suspension test. Before we try that test, I'll change back over to the Ford. Hoping that we don't get stuck this time. Yeah, this Ford just has one hell of a time performing in water. Maybe if I just stick to the left side. I'm really hoping we're not stuck again. Okay, well, reverse isn't working. I think we may be stuck again. Yeah, we are stuck again. I don't think I've ever been stuck this many times in a truck. Back to Chevy all the way up. Kinda wish that the backup camera was a little bit better. That should be good. Actually, I think this Ford may be stuck for good. Oh hell, I think we're stuck too. Let's go ahead and take out the winch. Oh, maybe these pre-runners just aren't made for this map. Actually, yeah, it's just gonna stall our engine. I don't think I have another vehicle spawned in to come save these trucks. Not too sure. Let's try to get back into this pre-runner. Maybe we can put the front winch on. Actually, we gotta start the truck first. Put the front winch onto this truck, and then maybe we can just back right on out. Okay, so I changed maps with these two trucks, and I also brought a backup truck just in case these get stuck. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this truck back up. I'll apply the same wheels we had last time. Apply our diff locks and our all-wheel drive locks, and take a left from here. Hopefully this map will be a little bit better for it. So I don't really know if these trucks are made for mud. There's not really a good rock climbing map. I mean, there's spots to rock climb on some of the maps, but there's not a map just specifically made for rock climbing. Actually, this field may be a bad idea for this truck. Oh, hell with it. It'll be a good suspension test. Actually, this truck started off pretty well in this field. We'll just rip right through this water. Jump onto the road here. And we'll hop right over to the F-150. We'll add these same attachments. Go ahead and take off the diff lock, or not the diff locks, go ahead and take off the parking brake and apply our diff locks and all-wheel drive locks. Probably be a little more careful on this bridge. Yeah, these trucks are definitely performing a hell of a lot better on this map. And we'll just try to rip through this field again. Let's try to get over our roots that we made with the Chevy. I don't know why this guy keeps shifting. It seems like every time he shifts in a second, then he shifts right back down to first, like he just did right there. I'm really hoping that we are not stuck in this mud. Hopefully if we reverse, it'll get us out. Okay, so once again, we are stuck. Let's go ahead. Go back in the Chevy and try to pull off the floor again. I really hate reversing all the way over there to the camera. Attach front bumper to front bumper. And slam this thing in reverse. And take out the parking brake. There we go, we're ripping this thing out. And we'll take off the winch. Actually, I was gonna let the Ford go ahead, just in case it gets stuck, but I don't think it should get stuck right there. And if it does, that truck has a lot of problems. Yeah, it's moving just fine through here now. just continue down this road. Kind of sound like our truck just stalled out there. Taking a lot of damage there. This truck is sliding every time I turn it. Follow this creek. Should probably bring up the Chevy just in case one of these trucks gets stuck. This thing's just gonna rip down this road. It's taking the same amount of damage. We'll let the Chevy go first, or not, the Ford go first this time. Seems like this, like creek, this Ford's just ripping through it. Not even gonna try to go through this mud trail. It's where this truck usually gets stuck. Should I go left here? We don't want to sink this truck. That'd be a bad idea. I don't think it's as deep right now. This truck is much quieter than the Chevy. I think this creek just does one big old lap. Hopefully we're not going to get stuck here. Once we get out of this mud, I'll bring the Chevy up here. Yeah, because right there's the part we went through up ahead. Chevy's really like top heavy. Seems like it's gonna tip every time I turn it. I'm going pretty fast. So if we take a left here, that's where the Ford would be. We'll just kind of loop around in the water. Try not to sink it over here like we did before. The Ford performed a little better over here on this side of the creek than the Chevy is doing right now. Continue with the Chevy up the road. Okay. Well, I'm kind of happy that the Chevy didn't end up on the roof, because I don't think we're going to be able to pull it out if it did. So hopefully this Ford has enough nuts to pull that Chevy off its side. I'll try not to tip this one too. I don't think I will though. I don't think I can put a winch on the axles. Oh, this might be bad. You may need to go get that big truck over here. Get as close as I can so I can kind of get a running start. That should be good. I'm going to attach to the tail at the rear end over here. I'm going to go ahead and shift it down to a lower gear. Oh hell, we're not even attached to the truck. Here I thought we were about to pull it out. We're just attached to a tree. Let's retry this and hopefully we attach to the right thing. I think that's good right there. Make sure in the low gear again. That was actually a pretty easy pull. Continue with this forward up ahead. Pop it back into the highest gear. Actually, can we switch into automatic into second gear? We can. I didn't know that was a thing. But we are stuck again. Oh yeah, this is bad. I'm gonna try to put this Pre-Runner, the Chevy Pre Runner, on this island up here. Hopefully I'll be able to pull it. Actually, I'm gonna stick to the left side over here. That should be good. Actually, the camera's kind of messed up right now. There we go. Chevy's breaking these tires loose. We're just gonna pull this Ford all the way up here. I think we may hit this tree. I don't think backing up is gonna do anything unless we really yank it. Let's give it one more shot. Okay. We're slowly getting there. Yank it straight from here. Okay, we finally broke loose from these trees. Go ahead and attach that. The aftermath of me rolling this Chevy is just crucial. Looks like the top of the cab was smashed. It even broke our light bar. Our left driver door was smashed in. Same with the hood and fender. Wonder if our light bar still... Yep, our light bar still turns on. That's kind of funny. But these trucks both got stuck plenty of times. I think the Ford got stuck more than the Chevy. At least the Chevy was there to pull it out. These trucks performed pretty fast. And like I said, I don't know if these trucks are made for mud. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and call it there, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.